Question 202. What are the benefits of hosting infrastructure on Amazon Web Services? Select two options. And the options are A. Having complete control over the physical infrastructure. B. Having the pay-as-you-go model. C. No upfront cost. D. No need to worry about security. And the correct answer is option B. Having the pay-as-you-go model. And C. No upfront cost. Explanation. The physical infrastructure is the responsibility of AWS instead of the customer. Hence, it is not an advantage of moving to the AWS cloud. And AWS provides security mechanisms, but even the responsibility of security lies with the customer. Option A is incorrect. Users will not have control over physical infrastructure or hypervisors. Option D is incorrect. Security is a shared responsibility. A user should be aware of the security of the resources they configure on the cloud. Next question. Which of the following tools would simplify and automate the data transfer from on-premises to S3 Glacier most effectively? And the options are A. AWS Data Sync. B. Server Migration Service. C. Database Migration Service. D. AWS Budgets. E. Amazon Athena. And the correct answer is option E. Amazon Athena. Explanation. AWS Data Sync is an online data transfer service that helps to move data between on-premises storage system and AWS storage services, and also between AWS storage services. Option B is incorrect. Server Migration Service is used to migrate on-premise servers such as VMware. Option C is incorrect. Database Migration Service is used to migrate a database instead of local storage. Option D is incorrect. Amazon Athena is a serverless, interactive query service to query data and analyze big data in Amazon S3 using standard SQL. Next question. Your company is undergoing an external audit. It is important for the IT auditor to know who made request to the AWS resources in the company's account. Which of the following services can provide this information? And the options are A. AWS CloudWatch. B. AWS CloudTrail. C. AWS Config. D. AWS SNS. And the correct answer is option B. AWS CloudTrail. Explanation. Using CloudTrail, you can monitor all the API activity conducted on all AWS services. AWS CloudTrail is a service that enables governance, compliance, operational auditing, and risk auditing of your AWS account. With CloudTrail, you can log, continuously monitor, and rate an account activity related to actions across your AWS infrastructure. CloudTrail provides event history of your AWS account activity, including actions taken through the AWS Management Console, AWS SDKs, command line tools, and other AWS services. This event history simplifies security analysis, resource change tracking, and troubleshooting. Option A is incorrect. AWS CloudWatch collects application logs and metrics. It cannot connect user activities. Option C is incorrect. AWS Config is a service that enables you to assess, audit, and evaluate the configurations of your AWS resources. Config continuously monitors and records your AWS resource configurations and allows you to automate the evaluation of recorded configurations against desired configurations. Option D is incorrect. Amazon Simple Notification Service is a fully managed messaging service for both application to application and application to person communication. Next question. Which AWS service can be used to store and monitor SSL or TLS certificate expiration dates and renew them? And the options are A. AWS Data Lifecycle Manager. B. AWS License Manager. C. AWS Firewall Manager. D. AWS Certificate Manager. And the correct answer is option D. AWS Certificate Manager. Explanation. The AWS Certificate Manager allows the web administrator to maintain one or several SSL or TLS certificates, both private and public certificates, including their update and renewal, so that the administrator does not worry about the imminent expiry of certificates. Option A is incorrect. The AWS Lifecycle Manager creates lifecycle policies for specified resources to automate operations. Option B is incorrect. AWS License Manager serves the purpose of differentiating, maintaining third-party software provisioning vendor licenses. It also decreases the risk of license expirations and the penalties. Option C is incorrect. AWS Firewall Manager aids in the administration of web application firewall by presenting a centralized point of setting firewall rules across different web sources. Next question. Which of the following statements about billing, cost optimization, and cost management in AWS is true? And the options are: A. The AWS total cost of ownership TCO calculator saves up to 50% of the infrastructure cost. B. Utilizing cost and uses budgets will optimize and reduce the overall spend by 50%. C. The AWS pricing calculator will work out a revised bill that can reduce the overall spend by 50% if you commit to a long-term users plan. D. When using the savings plans, you can save 72% on Amazon EC2, AWS Fargate, and AWS Lambda. And the correct answer is option D. When using the savings plans, you can save 72% on Amazon EC2, AWS Fargate, and AWS Lambda. Explanation. Savings plans are flexible discount pricing models that offer reduced rates if the customer commits to 1 year or 3 year consistent uses. These are confined to Amazon EC2, AWS Fargate, and AWS Lambda users. Option A is incorrect because the AWS total cost of ownership calculator is an estimation tool. It does not guarantee savings up to 80% of the cost of running on-premise infrastructure. However, the tool allows the customer to estimate and anticipate their total AWS spent according their use case. Option B is incorrect because in AWS budgets, utilizing cost and uses budgets will give the customer foresight into how much they would like to use and spend on their AWS services. Utilizing this service will not reduce the overall spend by an exact percentage. Therefore, this statement is inaccurate. Option C is incorrect because the AWS pricing calculator does not revise the customer bill. It allows the customer to derive an estimation of the cost of their AWS resources before the costs are incurred. Therefore, this statement is inaccurate. Next question. An organization is using the Cost Explorer tool to analyze its cloud infrastructure cost and uses. Which of the following statements about the Cost Explorer tool is true? Select two options. And the options are: A. Cost Explorer data is available for past 24 months. B. Cost Explorer provides a forecast of likely spending for the next 12 months. C. Cost Explorer provides recommendations to purchase spot instances. D. Provides usage-based forecasting. E. Provides trends that you can use to understand your cost. And the correct answer is option D. Provides usage-based forecasting, and E. Provides trends that you can use to understand your cost. Explanation. AWS Cost Explorer helps you visualize, understand, and manage your AWS cost and uses over a daily or monthly granularity. The solution also lets you dive deeper using granular filtering and grouping dimensions such as uses type and tags. Cost Explorer provides custom uses forecast to gain a line of sight into your expected future cost. It also provides valuable insights to your cloud infrastructure cost. Option A is incorrect. Data is available for up to past 12 months. Option B is incorrect. Cost Explorer provides usage-based forecasting, not a forecast for the next 12 months. Option C is incorrect. A recommendation is provided to purchase the reserved instances. Next question. What is the default limit for network ACLs supported by Amazon VPC spanning multiple AZs? And the options are: A. 20 network ACLs per VPC. B. 200 network ACLs per AZ. C. 200 network ACLs per VPC. D. 20 network ACLs per AZ. And the correct answer is option C. 200 network ACLs per VPC. Explanation. Default count of network ACLs supported per VPC is 200. This is a soft limit and can be adjusted as per customer needs. This count is per VPC and not per AZ, in which Amazon VPC spans. Option A is incorrect, as default count of network ACLs supported per VPC is 200 and not 20. Option B is incorrect, as default count of network ACLs supported is per VPC spanning multiple AZ and is not per AZ. It supports 200 network ACLs in a VPC irrespective of the multiple AZ it spans. Option D is incorrect, as default count of network ACLs supported is per VPC spanning multiple AZ and is not per AZ. It supports 200 network ACLs in a VPC irrespective of the multiple AZ it spans. Next question. Which of the below statement is incorrect with regards to the advantages of moving to cloud? And the options are: A. Trade variable expense for capital expense. B. Stop spending money for running and maintaining data centers. C. Benefit from massive economies of scale. D. Go global in minutes. And the correct answer is option A. Trade variable expense for capital expense. Explanation. The statement is incorrect. The correct statement is trade capital expense for variable expense. Question is asking for false statement. 6 advantages of cloud computing. Number 1. Trade fixed expense for variable expense. Instead of having to invest heavily in data centers and servers before you know how you are going to use them, you can pay only when you consume computing resources and pay only for how much you consume. Number 2. Benefit from massive economies of scale. By using cloud computing, you can achieve a lower variable cost than you can get on your own, because usage from hundreds of thousands of customers is aggregated in the cloud. Providers such as AWS can achieve higher economies of scale, which translates into lower pay as you go prices. Number 3. Stop guessing capacity. Eliminate guessing on your infrastructure capacity needs. When you make a capacity decision prior to deploying an application, you often end up either sitting on expensive idle resources or dealing with limited capacity. With cloud computing, these problems go away. You can access as much or as little capacity as you need and scale up and down as required with only a few minutes' notice. Number 4. Increase speed and agility. In a cloud computing environment, new IT resources are only a click away, which means that you reduce the time to make those resources available to your developers from weeks to just minutes. This results in a dramatic increase in agility for the organization, since the cost and time it takes to experiment and develop is significantly lower. Number 5. Stop spending money running and maintaining data centers. Focus on projects that differentiate your business, not the infrastructure. Cloud computing lets you focus on your own customers rather than on the heavy lifting of racking, stacking, and powering servers. Number 6. Go global in minutes. Easily deploy your application in multiple regions around the world with just a few clicks. This means you can provide lower latency and a better experience for your customers at minimal cost. Next question. To protect AWS accounts, workloads, and data stored in Amazon S3, a company wants to implement a threat detection service. It should proactively detect malicious behavior and unauthorized access. Which AWS service should the company use? And the options are: A. AWS Shield. B. AWS Firewall Manager. C. Amazon Guard Duty. D. Amazon Inspector. And the correct answer is option C. Amazon Guard Duty. Explanation. Amazon Guard Duty is a threat detection service that continuously monitors malicious activities and unauthorized behaviors to protect your AWS accounts, workloads, and data stored in Amazon S3. Option A is incorrect. AWS Shield is a managed distributed denial of service protection service that safeguards applications running on AWS. Option B is incorrect. AWS Firewall Manager is a security management service that allows you to centrally configure and manage firewall rules across your accounts and applications in AWS organization. Option D is incorrect. Amazon Inspector is an automated security assessment service that helps improve the security and compliance of applications deployed on AWS. Next question. Which of the following support plans offers 24/7 technical support via phone, email, and chat? Select two options, and the options are A. Basic, B. Developer, C. Business, D. Premium, E. Enterprise. And the correct answer is option C. Business and E. Enterprise. Explanation. 24/7 technical support via phone, email and chat, access to cloud support engineers is available in enterprise and business plans. Option A is incorrect because 24/7 technical support via phone, email and chat, access to cloud support engineers is not available in basic plan. Option B is incorrect because 24/7 technical support via phone, email and chat, access to cloud support engineers is not available in the developer plan. Option D is incorrect. There is no premium plan. Next question. Which AWS product can help you to manage all software development activities in one place, develop, build, and deploy applications quickly and easily? And the options are A. Amazon Code Guru, B. AWS Code Build, C. AWS Code Artifact, D. AWS Code Star. And the correct answer is option D. AWS Code Star. Explanation. AWS Code Star enables you to quickly develop, build and deploy applications on AWS. AWS Code Star provides a unified user interface, enabling you to easily manage your software development activities in one place. With AWS Code Star, you can set up your entire continuous delivery tool chain in minutes, allowing you to start releasing code faster. Option A is incorrect. Amazon Code Guru is a developer tool powered by machine learning that provides intelligent recommendations for improving code quality and identifying an application's most expensive lines of code. Option B is incorrect. AWS Code Build is a fully managed continuous integration service that compiles source code, runs tests, and produces software packages that are ready to deploy. Option C is incorrect. AWS Code Artifact is a fully managed artifact repository service that makes it easy for organizations of any size to securely store, publish, and share software packages used in their software development process. Next question. Which AWS service automates the discovery of sensitive data at scale and lowers the cost of protecting your data using machine learning and pattern matching techniques? And the options are A. Amazon Macie, B. AWS Shield, C. Amazon Athena, D. AWS Security Hub. And the correct answer is option A. Amazon Macie. Explanation. Amazon Macie is a fully managed data security and data privacy service that uses machine learning and pattern matching to discover and protect your sensitive data in AWS. Option B is incorrect. AWS Shield is a managed distributed denial of service protection service that safeguards applications running on AWS. Option C is incorrect. Amazon Athena is an interactive query service that makes it easy to analyze data in Amazon S3 using standard SQL. Athena is serverless, so there is no infrastructure to manage and you pay only for the queries that you run. Option D is incorrect. AWS Security Hub gives you a comprehensive view of your high priority security alerts and security posture across your AWS accounts. Next question. Security and compliance are shared responsibilities between AWS and the customer. Which of the following options are AWS responsibility? Select two options. And the options are A. Perform all the necessary security configuration and management tasks for Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. B. Patch management of the guest OS and applications. C. Security of the data in the AWS cloud. D. Security of the AWS cloud. E. Patch management within the AWS infrastructure. And the correct answer is option D. Security of the AWS cloud. And E. Patch management within the AWS infrastructure. Explanation. Security of the cloud and patch management within the AWS infrastructure are AWS responsibility. Option A is incorrect because Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud is categorized as infrastructure as a service. Hence, this is the customer's responsibility. Option B is incorrect because AWS is responsible for patching and fixing flaws within the infrastructure, but customers are responsible for patching their guest OS and applications. Option C is incorrect. as security of the data in the cloud is the customer's responsibility. Thank you for watching this video. Buy our AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner CLF C01 premium questions with 50% off. Check link in the description.